The threat of criminal charges is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our best assessment of what will serve the public, rather than following the preferences of the president.
Today we saw the latest dramatic escalation in tensions between the White House and the Federal Reserve, with the Department of Justice threatening a legal indictment on the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell due to the costs involved in the renovations of the Fed's headquarters here in Washington, D.C. Now, those details aside, Fed watchers and analysts reacting tonight say it's clearly an example of another political attack on the Fed. President Trump, since returning to office last year, has been very critical of the Fed for not bringing down interest rates soon enough, and he's been very critical of Fed Chair Jerome Powell. Now, unusually tonight, the Fed has been forceful in its response to the White House. We had a very direct statement from Fed Chair Powell, and indeed he released a video making the same statement, pushing back and making it clear that, in their view, this is all about creating a Fed that drives policy driven on politics and not on what the underlying economy needs from here. Now, going forward, this is likely to be a protracted, messy and long drawn out legal dispute between the White House and the Fed. Near term, there isn't expected to be too much implication on monetary policy in the United States, but watch how global investors react. The perception of this is expected to be very negative, given the hit it is on the independence of the Fed, which is meant to make decisions independent of the political process.